Hey everybody, it is Tuesday night, so y'all know what that means. It is time for us to chop up this Married at First Sight. Y'all see my wonderful guests with me. We have Lady Crissy and Lady Sharon. Woohoo!
Yay!
Yes, and we are ready to get this going. Y'all, okay, chop up this. Go ahead and like and share. I'm going to be looking down for a few seconds um, to share this as well. And pray for us as we endeavor
Mm.
to be nice
Oh
and
gosh.
kind as we are talking about episode number 6. It
Mm.
was y'all. I don't know why. I'm surprised every episode that it gets worse and worse.
That part.
You would think that it would get better, but no. Every episode, what's the song? So every round goes higher and higher. Every round
Yes.
goes lower and lower.
Lower and lower. Hmm.
Oh
So
gosh.
Yeah.
y'all join us as we talk about episode number 6. It's called Defending My Wife. And there was
Mm-hmm.
a lot of defending going on this particular episode. Whether, hi, Brian, thanks so much for joining. Whether people needed to be defended or not, there was defense going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, y'all know we do this every Tuesday night at 9. So, click that notification bell so that you'll be notified when we do this live as we talk about the infamous season 12, episode 6 of Married at First Sight. I have never seen a season like this on Married at First Sight. Now, I haven't watched all 12 of the seasons, but I have watched enough of them to know that this one will go down in history. Oh, it
Yeah.
looks like I lost Sharon. She's going to have to come back in, but she'll be joining us shortly. I wanted to do this on this particular season. This particular episode is I want to go through the group gatherings first, and then do the couple by couple. And y'all know
Mm-hmm.
how we do. We're gonna do the most boring couples first. She's back with us. She's back. She did that disappearing act. We can't hear you though.
We c-
We can't hear you. We're having a few technical difficulties.
What about now?
Yes, we hear you now.
Okay. I
Yes.
should be like Chris. Now you see him, now you don't. That's how he should be.
If only he could. If only he
Yeah.
could. So we're going to go through the group interactions, and then we're going to go couple by couple, the most boring couple to the most exciting couple. So y'all know that means that we will be conquering Chris and Paige last. So hang on. We will get to them, although we will be
Yeah.
talking about them through all the group interactions that happened on episode 6. But as a couple, we won't talk about them until the very end. And so I know
Mhm.
everybody that's joining us, y'all have some good things to, okay, well, not good things. Y'all have some things that you would like to share about some of these couples. So let's jump in. They split the couples up on this episode. The guys played, was that crap they were playing? What were they playing?
Yeah.
They were gambling.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Y'all could tell I don't
It
gamble.
was
What was they playing? They were
it
gambling.
was craps.
It was craps. Okay, the guys were playing craps,
Mm-hmm.
and the girls had this mixology, drinking mixing class.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so now the guys, and y'all jump in. The guys are playing craps, and then they eat afterwards. I'm not even gonna talk about the crap game. I'm gonna talk about the guys sit down afterwards. What did we notice about Eric?
Who? Which one is that?
Okay, let me put
Oh,
Eric.
honey.
Hold on. Yeah,
Wait.
hold on. Yeah.
Oh,
Eric
I know
is the
exactly who Eric is now. Mm-hmm.
Let me put him up.
yeah, put his picture up. Miss
Eric
Oh
had too much communion.
yeah, he did.
It was hilarious.
Too much.
But this is what happens when you try to keep up with that PYT.
Thank you. Thank you.
He
Mhm.
he knows that he is what 50 years older than that girl,
Yes.
and he trying to keep up with her. Her liver has not reached its capacity for what it can hold yet.
She
So
can drink and it not affect her.
Yeah.
And he's weak like that. He can't have very much. He's like me. I would be a lightweight, like passing out like a sip. What's wrong with Cheryl? That would be me.
yeah.
But him,
And
but her, she can just drink and drink because her body has built up a tolerance for it because she drinks all the time. That
right.
yeah, so he can't hang
She
with her.
she drinks until it oozes out her pores.
Oh my.
Let me just say that baby is a fish. She
Yes.
is a fish. I'm concerned though,
Yeah.
because that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of alcohol, and so
Yeah.
and on a serious tip, I am concerned. But that Eric was like, and
And he kept going to
Yep.
sleep. Mid-sentence. Out. Sleep.
he was out, and it was like, dude, you can't do this. And I bet he only had probably about like 3 drinks, and he
And
was
this is
just
not even-
of all the men looking at him.
Yep.
yeah. I was looking like they were looking. I was looking at him like that, as if he were going to see me through the TV.
Right.
That's how I was. I was just like, dude,
Could you please?
what? Can you please wake up? Somebody need to give him some of the church smelling sauce, because he.
What I found
Jesus.
interesting
That was bad.
was when they were going around during that conversation and they were talking about, I guess, how everything was going with their spouses, how they were getting along, and how he was saying how he and Virginia they're doing fine. Everything is great. Everything is wonderful. And then they cut to her, what she said. We have a few issues that we need to work out.
Yep.
She was crying.
Yeah.
She was crying to, what's the other young lady's name?
Clara.
Yes, she would cry. He doesn't want me to give up my friends, and I'm not going to give up my friends. I was just like, dude, come on. You are no. She is acting as if she's still single.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And wanting the party, the party life.
Yes. And that she thought that there wouldn't be a shift. Like this is not something new, that she could take the same behaviors from her single life, to married life, which some of them, yes, you can. If you have someone that's just like you. Now, if she had married somebody that was like that, that'd be different. But
correct.
You don't know who you're marrying. And on this show, she could have been marrying a preacher, the way they pairing people up.
Right. that part. But here's the thing that I wanted to bring out about this at the same time about Eric. Is it Eric?
Yes, Eric.
I can only imagine the look on his mother's face.
Seeing that.
What?
I can only because she's very. I know, me too, Cheryl. My glasses are looking like crazy, but I can only imagine his mother is not happy at all.
What?
At all, because you saw how conservative she was and how kind of bougie.
Yes.
she appeared to be.
Right.
And it's just like I can only imagine what
Oh, thanks so much, Brian. He
what
said he
she's
loves our
thinking.
glasses.
Oh, thank you, Brian.
Thank you.
Look, that just means can't none of us see.
Right.
Exactly.
We need these to see. Don't be fooled.
Most definitely prescription. Most definitely prescription.
Look, and mine's is high prescription. But we digress. We're back now. So I just think that he is going to have to answer to his mother. I really do.
Yes. And you know what? I'm going to hold that till we do the couples cup. I'm going to hold my feelings about him. I want to go to some of the other guys at the table as they're talking about how they're feeling about their marriages thus far. Y'all remember, and I'm going to go ahead and put them up so we can remember who they are. Let's see. Hold on. Jacob. Y'all remember Jacob? He's the one that said, okay, let's come out the clouds. Let's talk about how we really feeling.
Because they was doing a lot of covering up.
Yeah.
Everybody was doing covering up.
Like, okay.
Everything good, man. Everything's good. Hey,
like, y'all stop lying. How y'all really feeling? Basically, how y'all really feel about this?
I'm concerned about Jacob. I think he still got some of those onions in his system. He done ate one too many onions.
Well, I think he's at in the point of this whole honeymoon phase where the honeymoon is actually over, and he's thinking about, because I think he's one of the only men that really came. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. He's one of the men that came into this really wanting marriage, really looking for the long term. And so I don't think he's as concerned about this honeymoon phase as he is about how this is going to play out long term. Because remember, he says she's got like 1,000 girlfriends that she's FaceTiming every night.
Right.
I can't be friends with all of them.
Right. And and he should be. But I think that's the thing that I don't understand about some of the people on this season. It's almost like, what show am I applying to? It's almost like they didn't know they were applying to Married at First Sight. Like, dude, did you not understand that you were going to actually get married? And that this was not play. You're not on the playground talking about, if you like me, check yes, check no, check maybe. This is not that.
I think they thought the experts would do a better job than they did this season. I really think they thought that they were going to be really matched well. And because first of all, what we're seeing in the show Married at First Sight is just basically arranged marriages. What they do in Eastern cultures all the time and still do. That's what this show is. It's an arranged marriage. And so I think that they were depending on the experts to really match them with someone who they would be compatible with. And I think they are shocked because at this point, they don't see the compatibility. They don't see it. They're like, okay, why her? But I don't see it.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking that question too, because you put somebody like the last couple that you just put up. You put somebody that's ready to be married and you pair them with a hermit.
Yes.
Yeah. But ladies, we do have to remember that everybody was affected by the pandemic, including the experts.
Yes. The experts were really affected. They were.
Yeah, because somebody caught something. That's all I'm gonna say.
All of them got COVID.
and I'm gonna give them a small pass, Crissy, on that. Not a big pass, but a small pass, because I think the pool may have been smaller from them to be selected from during this time. So I don't know if
something happened.
Had something to do
something
with it.
Something really happened.
Case, if that's the case, cancel the whole season. Just say we'll be back.
And not get paid.
Let us take our shots first. Let us get our vaccines first so that we can be on point.
Lifetime told them, y'all shoot this season or y'all don't get no check. They was like,
I would have been like, look, I'd be like, look, I'm going to draw unemployment. Get my pandemic unemployment.
Exactly.
I'm sure the unemployment check is not like these experts' lifetime checks.
Well, that may be true, but now your reputation is on the line, though.
It is. It is.
And I have a question. If we look back over the other seasons, hadn't we seen the experts a little bit more by now?
Let me see.
Or is it further?
I think it's further in it when they go home.
Further in
when they go home.
When they go home.
Yeah.
Because I think they should have intervened.
And I believe they probably already are there. I think we're just not seeing them. Because even you can tell when some of the couples come back in and start talking, you can tell they talked about
talk to someone.
Yeah,
because I think that they really should have intervened the day of the weddings.
But here's the thing, we don't know if they did.
Especially for Chris.
We don't know if they didn't though.
That's true.
Somebody should have been on there talking about, if anybody have any just cause, speak now, forever hold your peace. I do. Yes, I know I'm the expert. I do.
Right.
Yes.
And just say we messed up.
We messed up with this one.
And I've seen a couple of
hey Pearl.
Yeah, hey
hello.
Lady Pearl. How are you? I saw a couple of interviews with not with Dr. Pepper, but with Pastor Cal, where they said that they are shocked by some stuff. That's what they said.
They're shocked.
Well, and this is what Pastor Cal said.
Do you see my face?
I can only go on what he said. He said that this person that we're going to talk about later looked great on paper, did great through all of the interviews. But once those cameras hit, they are all shocked. They are all appalled by what they see, that we are seeing, oh, no, y'all ain't talked to him before y'all brought him on this. And so
people really are talking about the experts right now. They are talking about the experts.
Because we cannot understand, number one, how he ever got on the show. And remember what I said earlier, that he could have just lied. He could be a great liar. We see he's a great actor.
Well, that's evident already.
He's a great actor. He knows how to pull those punches. Oh, but we're not talking about him right now.
I don't even think that we're supposed to be talking about him right now.
We're not talking about him right now. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to keep rolling through. Vincent, remember when they were talking at the guys thing, how he's talking about Brianna's being bossy. And that is his concern.
Cheryl, last week I gave him 2 thumbs up, right? I don't know. Something's going on right now. I don't know.
If she's going to keep this man, she going to have to bring
the true colors are coming out now. The true colors are coming out. And I'm not liking her character.
Right.
Her attitude.
Yeah. Lee says they need some fresh experts.
And I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
Either they need Lee, I agree. Either they need fresh experts or the experts they have need to go be baptized again.
And I think they owe us an apology. Okay, never mind. They don't owe us an apology. They owe the cast.
Yeah, because see, I'm eating popcorn and standing up at the screen looking. So I'm good.
No. Because you know who they really owe an apology to?
The TV.
You know who they really owe an apology to?
Who?
The producers.
They was working this season. They made their checks this season.
We saw much of the producers than I've ever seen. I was like, oh, I didn't know that that's the producer.
They get 2 checks.
Yes,
Right.
honey.
Camera time and producing.
Right. Because you are officially on the show.
Yes. Yes. You didn't get no makeup, no hair, but you are a cast member.
They are, because you can see everything. You see them talking and you see everything.
Yes,
Oh, God.
yes. Okay, so let's see. Did we go through all the guys? Okay, we did Eric, Jacob, Chris, of course.
Mhm.
He's only worried about sex because he wants to know, has anybody been intimate? That was his question. And Ryan is just chilling in the
Yeah.
cut.
I think, Ryan is a good day in the fog. he just,
Sharon.
he just foggy. He's just
Sharon,
in the
talk about a
fog.
good
He's just
day in the
like,
fog.
And because
he's
we
just a
haven't
good.
really learned a lot about him yet, really like who he is.
The only thing I know about him is that all his hair is gone except that one piece. That's
That
all I know.
swoosh.
That swoosh, that Nike swoosh. That's all I know.
Remember, Crissy told us we
Just
can tell a lot about somebody about their hair.
You can tell a lot about that hair. Wait till they move in together. Wait till they move in together. It's gonna be standing straight up like this. It's gonna be standing straight up, like straight. Yep.
Like, what is he hiding under
Crissy,
there?
Crissy, it's either gonna be standing straight up or he gonna come in thugged out with one braid going down.
Oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's gonna be just one cornrow going down the middle.
I will stop watching. But no, I probably won't. But
Nuh-uh. I'm gonna be at the screen like this at that moment.
Oh no! He gonna put it in a ponytail.
Okay, we would not be.
Okay. Oh, I couldn't resist. That was your fault, Cheryl. That was your fault.
Okay, see how they blame the host, but that's okay.
Oh God,
I can take it.
That was your fault.
All right, so let's talk about
I'm just waiting on him.
Outing.
I'm just.
Let's see. Right after, and this was a great editing job by the producers. Right after Eric says that he and Virginia they're perfect. He's slurring and sleeping while he's saying it. They're perfect. Everything is fine. Then the producers cut to Virginia saying, "We got some issues." And so,
exactly,
I could see
the women were honest. Women were honest.
Absolutely.
They were straight up.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
So Virginia thinks that, number one, he's, what did she say? He comes from a very ultra conservative Southern family, not just conservative family, a conservative Southern family, which that's a double whammy. You can be conservative, but if you conservative Southern, that's a whole.
That's all. Yep.
And as me and Chris, as Southern girls, we know what that means. A conservative
Exactly.
I'm a Southern girl.
No, conservative Southern. You got to put them together.
Southern.
That's a whole different.
I'm all over the place. It depends on what day you get me that I'm conservative.
Well, so and okay, let me qualify that. When I hear conservative Southern, I hear politics. I hear the way they view people. Because remember, Virginia's sister is gay. And
correct,
married, and they have children. So when she's talking about him being, conservative Southern, those are things my mind goes to, like, that's gonna be an issue.
Very, very strict. Very, very.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a lot of problems.
That's gonna be an issue.
Yeah,
they're gonna have a lot of problems.
Like this process. When his mom find out she got a gay sister. Mama
gonna have to build a bridge and get on over it. She gonna have to just cross on over and pick up her.
She
pick up her stilettos.
She will or she won't. She would want to. It would be good for her son if she could, but I have seen it where they just refuse to.
Yeah,
and it caused a rift in that marriage and in that, and I would hate for that to happen.
Yep.
But that's one of the issues.
I don't even think they're gonna get to that point though.
that part.
They were
That
one of the couples
part.
we said no to.
They not.
Never mind. I was gonna
Yeah.
say that I'm predicting all of the couples are gonna get their marriages annulled.
Ain't nobody making it.
None.
Everybody off. Not
You have to have a
everybody.
do-over.
Everybody.
Season 12, part 2.
And they're gonna blame
Right.
the pandemic. Yep.
Season 12, the do-over.
Yep.
Look, right. That's it. Season 12, the do-over. No, Season 12. Oops.
We sorry.
They had to do it like this. They had to, because we all needed some good laughs.
Well, and
we
here's
needed that entertainment.
Lee says Eric is not giving Virginia up, so Mama's gonna have to get over it. To get over it.
You know what, Lee, I would agree with you, but I think because of Eric's job and what he does, and because Virginia wants him to come on over to the dog side, that's gonna be a problem.
Well, that's only if the both of them don't compromise.
Yeah.
If the both of them refuse to compromise, like if she doesn't see that she needs to.
Eric's not compromising. She ain't compromising.
Well, okay. Eric has compromised, and I heard someone say this.
He has.
He's compromised because
he figures
he's on his honeymoon and they are free. This is like vacation. You do whatever you want to do while you're
He was acting like a liberal. He was acting like a liberal. I say, well, this is not that conservative. Yeah. I say, this is not that conservative
when they go home.
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying. I think
it'll be one when he gets home.
Right. I'm with you.
Home is gonna tell it all. Home.
But that's what I'm saying. When he returns home, he's going back into his natural habitat of doing things.
Right.
Right now, it's fun. I've been cooped up in the house. I got this PYT on my arm. You know, she's showing me another side of life right now. But I can't do this every day, all the time. I got to be out on a plane 3 or 4 days out of a week, and I can't be doing this. I got to go to bed. And while you gonna only have so many times to come in the house at 2 o'clock in the morning drunk.
Yeah.
Right.
That part.
Yes.
Listen, I just caught on. I'm listening to y'all talk about the PYT, and I'm sitting there like, PYT. What are they talking about? and then I say, oh, pretty young thing or pretty young tenderoni. It's got to be one of them.
Pretty young thing, Michael Jackson.
Okay. Listen, it went over my head. I'm like, what are you talking about? The PYT. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
No problem at all. So when y'all say something, I'll say, excuse me, back up. What does that mean? All right, so that was Virginia.
Okay.
Now, Haley. Y'all, I'm going to just tell y'all the truth.
Oh, boy.
I think Haley, in her mind, is still planning her escape.
She is.
She's thinking, how I get out of this? What do I need to do?
How?
And she will get out. She's going to climb out of that.
Yeah, because, okay, here's the thing. Okay. When they were asking about, the ladies, when they were talking about, who's been intimate and who hasn't already. And, okay, of course, Brianna says, they've been intimate. We already know Chris and Paige have been intimate. Virginia says that they haven't been. Clara says they haven't been. And so Haley was like, she's like, well,
I shall not tell.
Well, I don't want to say, but we got drunk one night.
Right.
And
blame it on the alcohol. Blame it on the.
But did you see how she said it? And there's that.
Right.
Like it wasn't enjoyable. It was just a thing. It was just a thing that happened.
Like, I think I just slept with my dick. I think I just slept with this old man and we're done. It's over. Look, I felt like that was a Seeley moment. I felt like that was a Seeley moment.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
Mr.
wow.
He just do his business.
Yep.
Because she didn't. It was just like, okay, like when Brianna talks about them being intimate, you know, it's just like it was heaven.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then there's that.
Right. But
It,
here's the thing, Cheryl. You said, you know, you think she's still planning her escape. Well, she gave us a preview to the coming attraction when she went downstairs without him. That's coming up.
And then lied about it. We might as well talk about it. The girls are getting together.
yeah.
And then he go downstairs and it's the girls and their husbands.
Everybody's there but him. But okay,
Yes.
so now let's listen at this whole thing. She had to tell them what she did. Because what did they say? When he came down there, what did they do? Everybody got to left. So you know she's down there saying, "Okay, y'all, this is a girls' outing. I already told him that this is for girls because I need a break."
That's a sad
right. So she is already showing that she is devising an escape plan.
You're right.
She has it in her head. I got to get out of this some type of way. And I don't even think it's the fact that she's just so accustomed to being by herself. I just think she don't like him.
Yeah, that's her
excuse. She don't want to go to a beach in 70s or 80s. She don't. She just does not. She
is not feeling
and
the
somebody who eats raw onions. I wouldn't either. I would just be like, dude, put them on a steak, cook them first, at least eat the grilled onions, put some seasoning, little kosher salt, something.
Or eat them while I'm not around.
Exactly.
Like where we don't have to be in company and I have to smell them coming off of you like that. Don't do that when we...
But the way he eats onions, it's coming through the pores.
Yes.
Thank you, Crissy.
It's coming through the pores. I feel bad for him. Really. I feel bad for him because I'm up here. I'm imagining him when he was back in high school and everybody left the lunchroom table, but when he came and sat down, and then now he's going through the same thing now. Like, you know.
You're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah.
But that poor baby, he gonna be married to an onion.
Or he's gonna have to find somebody just like him, or not just like him, very similar. Another hermit, another person that's kind of loner that doesn't need to be as gregarious as Haley is. Somebody that's got all those people calling them all times FaceTiming.
Yeah.
That's either her life or she's sent out some SOSs.
True.
Call me, girl.
Yeah.
Smoke screens.
Just call me. I don't care what you're doing. Call me. I need.
Oh my goodness.
I need a diversion. Please call.
Oh God.
Like, if you're on a blind date and you have a girlfriend, like, call me at 8:30 just in case I'm not enjoying this, so I can get out of this date. That's what her friends are doing.
This is most definitely the mess up season.
What?
It's called the mess up.
That part.
Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's see who next.
Wait a minute. Are we talking about the outing, or are we talking about individual couples now?
This is still the outing. And you know what? I'm gonna come out of this outing because we've already jumped into the couples. I want to go to the
but I want us to talk about the outing.
I want to go to the ATV outing.
Yeah.
This is the outing that I know everybody wants to talk about. Let's talk about
I want to talk about
it. Outing. It's Virginia and Eric. It is Haley and it wasn't. Ryan and Claire, and it is Paige and
Yep.
Chris. The 6 of them went ATVing. They had a wonderful
Look,
time. They
You
had
got your drink?
come off the ATVs.
I got my drink,
And-
honey, because I'm going to need it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Girl, let
Me
see. Hold
too.
up.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm going to need my drink. For this right here, I'm going to need my drink.
So,
Mm-hmm.
and I have so many thoughts about this, but I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to let y'all go for it.
You go
ATV
first,
ride is
Sharon.
over. Chris is sitting on the back of the ATV, and he gets approached by Virginia and Clara. Tell me what y'all think.
I was standing up at the TV just like this, looking. Total disaster. I don't know what them ladies thought they was doing and who they was talking to, but he showed them that they better not say nothing else to him. He showed
Okay,
them.
okay, Sharon, go, because I'm, woo. Go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, is it me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Yeah.
Let me just put it like this, and y'all please forgive me if I'm wrong. But they forgot they were talking to a brother.
Boom.
They forgot. They forgot that they was talking to a brother. They forgot that there has been too many Karen situations. They forgot that Karen with the barbecue pit, Karen with the water, Karen at the stoves. They forgot they had T.I. And I'm not talking about the rapper. I'm talking about temporary insanity. They had temporary insanity because they totally forgot that they was talking to a brother. And you ain't gonna step up in my space, in my business. I don't care how foul it is. I don't care what I done did. I don't care what I done said. I didn't marry you in the first place. And I could just hear Chris say, I ain't care that I didn't marry you in the first place, Trick. So therefore, you ain't got no business talking to me about my situation. It's not even a situation. It's a situation. So you forgot what color I am. You forgot that I'm one of them brothers, and I'm one of them brothers that don't mind. I will come for you because I didn't sin for you. So you done came in my space, and I didn't call your number. You didn't pick no number. You don't know my number, and so I don't even know why we even having a conversation.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done. Your turn, Sharon.
I think you summed it all up.
I saw. Okay, and now y'all know how I feel about Chris. I'm gonna preface it with that. Y'all know I don't have 2 cents for Chris.
Right.
I think he is just like all of that. All of that. But they were all kinds of wrong. Even, in my opinion, for even approaching him. Because Sharon, kind of like you said, Black people handle stuff differently. We are the kind of what happens in our house stays in our house kind of people. Like, and when I tired of this, you just need to mind your business. That's basically what Chris is saying to them. Hello. What you're not gonna do is come up over here and tell me how to handle what's going on over here. Did I walk over there and say something to you? Because y'all saw how he got back at her. Y'all drunkards.
He clowned her.
he went off.
Why he use a Bible? Why he use a Bible word?
Drunkards.
No,
drunkard.
Drunkards.
They were shocked.
You've been in the Bibles.
They were shocked. They were so shocked. They didn't know what to do.
Yeah, and now, and I will say this. I will say this that number one, Leah said he ain't got no business. He on national TV.
National TV. That's true. That's true.
I don't totally agree with that because yes, he is on national TV, which is why we are talking about him.
Right, but
that space, They are
yes,
developing friendships, relationships. And so to me, that's different, that they would say something, because anyway, I think, number one, they said that they were concerned about Paige. They said that they were here for her. So my thing is, why aren't you talking to Paige? Why are you here for him? Paige is your friend. You should be, all this stuff you're saying now about concern should be given to Paige, because you don't have a relationship with this man. You just met this man. You don't have permission to ask him about how you gonna fix this.
Right.
How you what? Right. You already ask him that? Right. And then expect him not to be defensive. Expect him to be like, oh, Clara and Virginia, what should I do? We already know who they confide in. They confide in Vincent and Brianna.
Exactly.
That they would talk to if they needed something.
Right.
So and
but he felt like he was being ganged up on. He felt like he was being ganged up on. So he exploded on the both of them. He just completely exploded on them.
Right.
Yes. But I'm so sorry. But on top of that, Crissy off. We are so sorry.
I'm sorry, Crissy.
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you so much.
Sorry.
They're just extra passionate. They're just extra passionate about this particular part.
Okay. Okay. You know,
go ahead, Chris.
This part right here is. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Sharon and Sharon. Y'all go ahead. I will get in where I fit in. I will get in where I fit in.
Since I'm the S of the group anyway, my whole thing is, it's just like with a normal marriage that's not on national TV or what have you. Right. You never go and step to anybody's husband. You don't do that. I don't care if you're the best friend, the maid of honor, the matron of honor, the ring bearer. I don't care. You don't have that carte blanche to go and step to that man. Right. That you are supposed to leave to another man. And here's the clue. Take a clue, buy a vowel, get a consonant, and take a clue from Vince and Brianna. They're not saying anything in public about their situation.
Nope. Yeah.
They're not saying anything. When you see them and when everybody else is talking about it, Vince and Brianna are quiet. You hear crickets.
Right.
So somebody needs to tell the other girls, buy a vowel, get a clue, solve the puzzle. Stay out of it.
Right. And I
think they know now.
Go ahead.
No, I just say that I think the girls got it now, and they will not intervene anymore.
Ever. And Leah saying that Claire and Virginia knew her before him. I agree that they knew her before him. But this is what I will say. They knew Paige before they knew Chris.
Did you see where Paige was?
My sister is married. Huh? Say it again.
Did you see where Paige was during the conversation?
Somewhere off in yonder, looking at the water.
She knew better because she know who she's married to.
Right.
Right.
And I think marriage is a sacred covenant, and you don't come between what happens with the couple, especially knowing that. And yes, they did know Paige before they knew him, which is why they should have gone to Paige and not to him. My sister has been married 34 years. I would never go to my brother-in-law and say, look at him. This is what you need to do. That ain't
come on.
If I go to my sister and I say something to her, I do not break into their covenant to try to let me straighten y'all marriage out. No, sir.
Yeah,
no, ma'am. No.
Girl, what is your Cash App so we can send your offering? Because that right there was good.
That is off limits to you. It is off limits to you. You don't get to have
Yeah.
a voice
Correct.
in somebody else's marriage and somebody else's
Marriage.
covenant, because you don't know what brings them together. You don't know why Paige still there. Okay, none of us know why
Paige is still there.
but
They paid
Paige
her
and
extra.
Chris know.
Right.
That's
They
not my
paid her
business to
extra.
tell her she needs to go.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think she needs
Yeah.
to go. But I think you have to be careful with somebody else's covenant. That's just my opinion. You just
Yeah.
you don't.
Absolutely.
But we do live in a time though that people do interfere.
Oh,
They do
yes.
interfere, and they will go straight to who is messing up the situation. Now that's not how I get it down, because I'm a little bit more conservative. I'm conservative, but you look at Sharon over there sipping on that. Look at Sharon sipping on that straw. But people do exactly how those ladies did, because they thought they were trying to protect their friend.
Yes.
Is what they thought they were doing.
Right.
But in the meantime, they was about to get killed.
Yeah. And I understand that they want to protect their friend. I probably would have felt the same way, but I think what they didn't
Took a
understand
different approach
is culturally.
Yeah.
How Black people handle problems, how Black people handle conflict culturally is different. We don't.
Yeah.
Correct.
And I think for them it's different, and that's probably something they would have done for each other. And so I just think culturally they didn't understand that there are rules and boundaries that are unspoken, that they crossed the line. They didn't know they crossed the line. I don't think it was malintent when they did it. I just think they didn't know that we roll a little bit different. And because we can
talk about the
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say then you move on to the scene when they got in the vehicle to go back.
That's what I was about to say.
Gonna do?
Baby,
what did Chris
baby
say
pre-planned.
He said it was not gonna be a smooth ride back.
He was ready.
Wait. And him and Paige didn't even sit on the same row. She was all the way in the back. And Chris, I say, now hold on a minute.
That right there was good to me.
It wasn't good. I was so mad at him.
Mad?
Wait a minute.
Like, boy, this got to be good.
I was mad because, okay, and this is I'm putting on my Black culture hat. I was mad at him because I think he hit every stereotype there is about angry Black men. And I did not appreciate him pre-planning, wreaking havoc on them, going back. You have already done that at the ATV place. You've already done that. You've already checked them. But then you gonna like go in. I don't know how far it was back to the hotel. But that you pre-planned that and you just gave them the business. That was too much for me, because then it put her in a position of having to say, "Hold on, just back down." And then he won't back down. He's got to now tell them. I mean, she's got to tell everybody else. Everybody else, be quiet. If y'all be quiet, he'll be quiet.
even though it was wrong. That whole premeditated thing got me. I was just like, I said, this dude, he done planned a whole scene in his mind. He didn't even tell the producers what he was about to do, baby.
They didn't know what to do.
This thing was so premeditated and pre-planned, baby. Could nobody have stopped him if they wanted to? I don't agree with what he did and how he went there and how he talked to them, but that thing was priceless. You cannot. You can't get that moment back, baby. That right there, I mean, he may have to do some good old confession and repenting, but that right there, that was a premeditation. That was premeditation teaching style, baby.
Yeah.
That was it was crazy. I didn't like what he did. I didn't like what he said and how he handled it, but he premeditated that thing right on, and he was
did.
like, let me just roll y'all out this right here. You think this is over? No, I got something for you. Look, you done came in my space and you thought you had an invitation. Oh, now you in here. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna show you what it's like in this here party.
Locked in.
I'm gonna show
Locked in. Locked in. They was locked in and they couldn't go nowhere.
They couldn't go nowhere. You had to hear. So if he would have did it while they were outside, they could have at least walked away. But now you in this van, baby. Now you in this van, honey.
He's a man child.
I think it was so
He's
wrong.
a man child.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
He is a man child.
He's so immature.
He is a man child.
He's so immature.
I get what you're saying.
I was actually embarrassed. I was actually embarrassed for his parents. I was embarrassed for his pastor, whoever the pastor is. I was embarrassed for all of them.
Yeah.
This boy has really showed out. So to the point that he's gonna cause Married at First Sight to get their first Emmy. Sharon got her hand up. Sharon has her hand up.
Well, let me get this for her. I felt bad for Paige in that situation. He put her in such a bad situation.
She looks stressed.
She already looked like while he's having this conversation with her friends, she is at the dock looking out at the water. Then when he comes, you
what
ready
did
to go?
They do to me?
Y'all, I'm sorry. She already looking poor and dejected. She get in the van, like you said, she's on the back of the van. Now she got to defend him.
All the way to the back.
All the way to
the back.
If he doesn't think enough of himself, he's got to start thinking about her. What he is doing to her. What his behavior is doing to her. That I agree with Lee on this. His behavior, it was disgusting. It was
disgusting.
It was uncalled for. I did not like it. I didn't mind his behavior while they was at the ATVs because I think
because the other guys didn't say much. They didn't say much when all that was. They just
Ryan is Mr. Mind Your Business.
Yeah,
thank you.
One with the little piece of
Ryan told Claire, sometimes you need to just shut your mouth. That's what he told his wife. And he was right for telling his wife, sometimes you just need to shut your mouth. Because that is true. You don't get in that type of situation. It's already a volatile situation. And so you don't need to go in there and create more fire. You don't need to put more wood on that fire. It's already, a big forest fire. And then you go out there and you just talking and everything like that. And I think now, do I want somebody to stick up for me? Yes, I do.
Yes.
But I think for one, Ryan is not gonna say anything. Ryan ain't that type of dude until he put that braid in his head. I don't think Ryan that type of dude. I just really don't. Yeah, Claire's pretty much on her own. Claire's on her own. Eric tried, and we saw what happened to him. So
he did.
Yeah, I just yeah.
Yeah, it was a debacle.
It was a mess
through and through.
I think that they're all scared of Chris. I think they're scared of him,
and I think he knows that, and I think he's trying to use that to his advantage.
I wouldn't be scared of him though, but that one there, no Lord.
Yeah, I think he is used to intimidating people or trying to. Yeah,
trying to.
And I think he thinks he can. I mean,
I think he has them. He has, but you can if you noticed, he don't jump Skippy like that with Vince.
Well,
I was about to say it's different with him.
But that's what no. Whether he has a reason or not, I don't think he gonna jump Skippy like that with Vince ever.
No.
Well, and here's the thing. because and this is what I believe. A person that is exhibiting the characteristics that Chris is, I don't know if there would be someone that he wouldn't jump. I mean, I don't know if there is a person that he wouldn't do that with, because I think that's his personality. That if he feels attacked, if he feels like you coming at him, he's coming back. He's coming back at you. But they haven't given him a reason to, because number one, that is not Ryan's personality. Ryan is going to reason with you, because that's who Ryan is. That he's just gonna do that. Now
until the break.
Ryan looks like a sharpshooter.
Tell me about what you mean by that.
Like he'll kill you and tell God you died.
If he will have you out in the wilderness, and it'll be set up. It'll be set up with all these little terrains and stuff, and he is a sharpshooter.
He said Ryan will take you out. That's what they have.
Yeah.
He will take you out.
Yes.
He
looks like a sharpshooter.
He will kill you and tell God you died.
He was standing right next to the deer at the hunting range. And he's across the deer. I was shooting for the deer.
Just like that. Yep. He looks like he can set up a whole bunch of stuff out in the woods and take you out.
That is so funny. That is hilarious.
That is hilarious. Okay,
He's just staying calm right now. I cannot wait to see him set it off.
Yeah.
Lee says, I agree. Ryan was playing it out. He's like, step one.
Yep.
Step two.
He's probably already taking the notes.
Right.
He is already taking the notes. He got it all up. He got it written down.
Yeah. And what I say. Go ahead. Did you say something?
No, look. That right there, I'm done with that whole ATV thing. That's exhausting. It's time. That's exhausting. Very, very exhausting. I just really don't want them to have another scene like that. And I do understand editing, and so there are some things that we probably did not see. But just that whole scene right there, I was just exhausted. Like, what? Like,
what just happened? What just happened?
I think I'd rather have a hot flash.
That probably was something that the producer set up, that whole little conversation, for it to go left like that. And it probably was. It probably could have,
Well, that's the same thing I said about the dinner. I was like, because
you mean their final dinner? The final dinner?
Yes, the dinner with Eric and Paige being late. I said, I think they probably set this up for them to be late.
Let's talk about that. This is the last dinner. This was like right before the episode ended. The last dinner, everybody is at the table besides Eric and Virginia. But they always late, because they was late to the little couples gathering, and which is one of the reasons she made Chris mad. So, but now here's what I appreciated at that dinner. I appreciated Paige's comments. Her thanking everybody for being there for her. And, of course, they had gone through so much in so little time, and that whole little thank you. And then even Chris's apology she is sipping her drink. Chris's apology, his public apology to Paige. You sound like, who was it? What's his name? Oh, man. Jacob. You sound like what Jacob said. Chris's apology to Paige, and then his apology to Ryan and Claire. And then, because then Jacob said, I don't give a blank about whatever he just said or whatever. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Where's the steak and some onions?
Where's dinner?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So, that whole apology was.
What y'all think about it? Fake or true?
At first, I was very touched. I was touched. I really was.
Well,
I just wish the other ones would have been there to hear the whole thing, because the way they came in, like they was coming they actually came in defense mode.
Yep.
Like they thought something was gonna pop off, and they actually sat down and caused it to pop off because it wasn't even in that atmosphere. It wasn't there.
Yeah. Somebody said it's like they can't read the room.
I know.
Because even remember when when they were having that little couple scene and everybody had just found out that Chris's fiance was pregnant. Okay, let me ask y'all this. When you walk in a room and there are a group of people there, can you feel the temperature of a room before
Yep.
you interact with the people that are there?
Yep.
Yeah, but here's the thing. It's whether you're cognizant enough to react to the temperature. That's not
Yes.
that's not Eric and Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want, they may understand the temperature in the room, but they walk in there just like they just three blind mice. Like we don't know what's going on. let's just
Yeah.
walk in the room and wreak havoc.
So
You know,
does that mean
Yeah.
that they can't feel the temperature in the room? They can't read that? Because if you come in
I
there with
don't
that
think they wanted
attitude,
to.
I
it's
don't
either
think they
you
want
can't
to.
feel
I'm
it
with
or you don't
Crissy.
Yeah.
care.
Yeah. I don't
I'm
think
with
they
Crissy.
wanted to.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay. So
Yeah,
it
the
just
way they
didn't.
walked
I
in
don't think
there,
they.
I was watching them. They were acting like they were preparing for something like and when you do that, they didn't even know what they was walking into, but they came
Right.
after, I guess, being shut in that vehicle with him, they was coming prepared.
Look,
They
ain't
was
no telling
ready.
how many drinks. Ain't no telling
They
how
was
many drinks
they was
that
drunk.
they had
They was
before
drunk.
they got down to that table. But on top of that, I think that the reason Eric came down there as hyped is because Virginia was like, dude, you ain't even take up for me. Why you ain't have
Yeah.
my back? Why you let somebody talk to
Mm-hmm.
me like that? You're supposed to be my
Yeah.
protector. You're supposed to, I'm your wife now and you're my husband. So you need to have my back. And so that hyped him up just like those drinks,
Mm-hmm.
And so he goes down there. He forgot again that you're talking to a brother and you're just not going to come in here and pop off like that. Take him to the side. Say, hey, can I talk, man, can I talk to
Listen.
you man to man, or something like that. But Eric had already made Chris mad anyway when he touched him on the shoulder
Yeah.
at the ATV place.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he wasn't feeling
Did
him
you
then.
Yeah. And
Did you see how Chris slid that chair back when he said that he slid? He kind of got in position,
go
like
ahead,
he
say it.
got
I
in
want to hear what you got
position.
to say.
I say, "Oh Lord, no, this is not about to happen right now."
It's a fun. I'm looking at Lee's comments. He says he wasn't gonna apologize to Eric and Virginia whether they were late or not, and I
Yeah.
don't think he was. I don't think he cares for Eric. I mean Eric and Virginia. So I don't think even if they
Mm-mm.
were at the table, they would have gotten an apology. Yes, Clara and Ryan would have gotten an apology. I don't think he would have apologized to, because I think he saw the way Clara came at him differently than the
Yeah.
Yeah.
way he saw Virginia coming at him, and the way um because basically Virginia was calling him less than a man for, I
Yeah.
guess,
She
his
messed up right
efforts
there.
to
It was.
make Paige feel better about the situation that was going on. So I think he felt some kind of way about that. So I don't think he cares for the two of them like at all. He doesn't care
He
what they
wasn't
think.
over her first comment though.
Oh,
He
about,
wasn't over the first comment about, is it yours?
yes, yes,
He was still hot about that particular
true,
comment,
yeah,
but when she did say though, well, what are you doing to make it better? And he was like, well, I told her. I told her that, but I was like, dude, that's not enough. I'm gonna need somebody to tell you that, tap you on your shoulder, tell your neighbor that's not enough. That's not enough.
okay,
You're gonna need to do a little bit more.
well,
Come on,
and
you need
here's
a little
the
room, little
thing.
room.
I didn't like. Um, here's how I feel about that. it's been 2 days since he found out. So now, and he did have to be made to tell her. Like he just offered it up. And so he told her. I don't know what they're talking about in their room or as a couple, but there isn't a lot more that he can do right now. Other than letting her know what's going on. It's been 2 days. What can he do right now other than, talking to her, making her feel okay, making her feel important, like I guess he tried to do, like he was trying to say, I'm gonna be here for you. And so while we can say, him telling her wasn't enough, he can't do nothing right now. He can't really show her anything other than that, happened in the past before I came on the show. I have made a decision to go forward with you. There's nothing he can do right now. What's going to really hit the fan is when they get back to Atlanta. That's when you can show. That's when you can stand up as a man. Go ahead, Sharon.
He can be nice.
Huh?
He can be nice. He can be nice. His words are cutting. He thinks that I'm telling you the truth, so you should be okay with me telling you the truth.
Right.
But your words are cutting to this woman who has been dumped in this situation.
Right.
Her whole life has turned upside down. I'm just grateful that baby is still saved, that she still loved the Lord. Because at the end of the day, this kind of stuff right here make you backslide. You be sitting up there. Be sitting up there like, now I know I prayed to you, God. I know I asked you about this before I did this, before I even signed this application. I know that I sought you for this. And I know that you said that, you were going to discern it and so on and so forth. But what's going on? I get in here and I'm in the fire. Now,
Listen, and just to add, and she probably said to herself, God, do you hate me? Like, just because it's like, listen, she done been through so much stuff. I was thinking about it, she's been through so much stuff that people go through over the course of years of marriage. Right. She done experienced it all in days.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. And then we don't know what her background is, what her prior relationship history is like. Because
I don't think it was
the way
the best.
She's handling that, this makes me wonder, has she been in abusive relationships before? Has she been in relationships where she's the one that feels like she's got to make it work? She's got to make it work, that she has to, no matter the behavior patterns of a person, she's got to stick this through instead of saying deuces out, this, I didn't sign up for this.
And that's what she's doing. She's trying to stick it out. And I watch her, I say, this woman don't know her worth.
Right.
She don't know her worth because
that part.
Yes.
Because after he told me that I wasn't even attractive and he telling me I'm not attractive, but he want to have sex with me, I wouldn't know my worth right then, that I would just go ahead and tell the people on that show, I'm done. I am so done with all of this because I know who I am.
Right.
And I'm not that.
Right. Yeah. And it does tell you about her and where she may be mentally, that she's willing, to go through all of this. And so
that's crazy.
Initially, I was like, Chris. But now I'm kind of like, oh, Paige, this ain't all Chris. Some of this is you. Because like you said, if you know your worth,
you wouldn't go through it.
I can't do this. I signed up for this process. I believe that God had led me to this process, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
I made this decision. It was not a good decision. And I am going to extricate myself from this situation and not use God as a crutch. Like, because she always goes back to, God won't give you more than you can bear. But you can give yourself more than you can bear.
Girl. And she must have forgot that scripture in Corinthians where he said he'll always make a way of escape.
Escape, girl.
Exactly.
He done gave you an escape clause, baby. You need to take that. Yeah, you need to take that, because sometimes we stay in situations too long trying to say that this is what God wants me to do and this is how God wants me to be and things of that nature. And he done open up windows, doors, closet, attics.
Everything.
You know, he done put a hole in the floor. You know, everything.
If she wants to,
and she missing it all
every time.
She done
Because
missed it
all
all.
he has to do is hold up, let me see.
Oh, no, don't go there, but don't go there just yet. Cause wait, not yet. Wait.
Okay. So that's the whole dinner scene. It almost comes to blows. Now I don't know where Chris went from 0 to a gazillion, because to me that was not like let's push back from the table fight and kind of stuff that he went to and had to be escorted outside by Vincent so he could calm down. To me it wasn't that.
It wasn't that.
Words,
it wasn't.
Of course, going back and forth, but like, let's fight. That went to fight, like, for what?
Mm-hmm.
No, this wasn't fighting stuff. This was just,
man-child. Yes. Man-child.
I don't know if we can call him a man-child. He's just a child.
He's just a child. He's a boy. He's a boy.
Yes. So, all of that, aside, all of the drama that came from all of this, and so we're
Breath and britches.
Jump off of all the other couples. They will be fine. And we're going to jump into Chris and Paige, the ending scene for the evening. Okay. Y'all, praise the Lord. Praise the Lord.
I need to feel, in order to talk about this part, I think I need to feel like Virginia and Eric.
You need a drink?
Because
all that drama from that was not enough. That was like drama upon drama upon drama. Then as they are packing to leave from their honeymoon to go back to Atlanta, this joker got the nerve.
Girl, I can't even say nothing. I can't even say nothing.
Okay, let's forget about the part that she's, concerned about, he's got to meet her dog, and he tell her he ain't gonna even take her dog out. You got a whole child on the way, a whole entire infant, not here yet.
And you worried about your shoes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dude, where your priorities? What your priorities? Like what?
I could believe. I'm like, okay, she has just told you she will accept a child that's 6 weeks old. This ain't like, oh, I got to tell you I got a 2-year-old.
Right.
Oh, this baby ain't even born yet.
Oh my God.
That part.
But your dog better not mess up my shoes. And no, you're gonna have to think about it in the morning yourself, because I ain't doing it.
I said, Lord, help me today. This boy here is something else.
Oh my goodness.
That wasn't even the worst of it.
No, and then talking about co-parenting, what's co-parenting gonna look like with the ex-fiance? And then he says, you know what? I don't think I want another man to raise my child. And y'all saw her folding the clothes. She was like,
yes.
She was like, like, I know you. I look right. I know thou didn't. Girl, I was just like, okay, and I was sitting there, y'all, like, okay, she about to pop off. She is about to pop off right now.
I know, because any black woman would have just, I don't know, honey.
That baby went back into Jesus' key.
She had them tongues rolling in her innermost.
She done been through smart. She gonna be in therapy for a while.
Let me think about it. Hold on, wait a minute.
I was like, she was in there talking about, ooh, he coming on a Honda, leaving in a Lexus. Ooh. Ooh, tie my yellow bow tie. Tie my yellow bow tie.
Tie my yellow
bow
tie.
She all in her gut. She said, help me, Jesus. Help me, God.
Girl. I
She
think
probably
that's where
said,
the
"What
African
now,
angel showed
Lord?"
up. I think
Yeah.
them African angels that called on showed up with
You better be
Paige.
good.
They got to get them their own
I'm
show.
sorry. Y'all probably should have put me off. Y'all probably should have
No,
put
you
me off
should.
this week too, honey.
But like, what would you think if that was you? This man saying, okay, you are married, and he's saying, I don't want another man raising my child. Well, no, I don't know a new mother that's going to give you her child to raise.
Correct.
Exactly.
So
That part.
if I'm just trying to take this down like deduction, let's analyze this. If you don't want another man raising your child, and she ain't likely gonna give this infant, this unborn child to you, what meaneth
Right.
that for this marriage?
Correct.
That is over.
What? And so y'all, did y'all see how cool she said it? So are you? What does that mean? That would you be thinking about like getting back with her while she folding clothes?
Right.
I would have been throwing clothes at him.
Yeah.
It's
I would have
almost like
had a Penny's mama on Good Time. I would have been Penny's mama on Good Time.
ironing clothes.
I ironing clothes.
He'll call somebody to go into a fetal position.
What?
He's ridiculous.
Ooh. I couldn't believe it. And then he was like, and then had the nerve to say what?
I love her. That right there.
Oh,
I
there
still
you go,
love
Cheryl.
her.
You getting that sip in, Cheryl. There you go.
There.
What new wife of 4 days wants to hear her husband say, I still love another woman?
And sit there.
Like, deal with it.
Oh, okay, I'm just gonna have to okay, I'll be back. And you put on a blue jean. I don't understand why that blue jean jacket went on her back instead of around his neck. I just don't understand. I'm clueless.
I think
I don't understand.
that must be how she
She's
copes.
drained. Yeah,
she retreats to cope with what's going on. I can't see any other way.
She needs therapy. She needs therapy.
For real.
It's
because I think America needs therapy too. After all of this,
I think because I think after everything that she's been through, it just kind of makes you kind of numb, and
right.
you at some point you really don't know how to respond,
right?
Because it just keeps coming. I mean, and when we thought the worst had come, this Negro just hit us with some more stuff.
And here's the funny thing: I don't think this is the worst.
I don't either.
Like
we got to have a watch party next. We got to have a watch party. Like
we should do that.
I'm in there.
We should do that,
honey.
Like, one of these.
Oh yeah, because they come on tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night at 8, right? 8.
I'm flying out, guys.
Where you going?
Ohio.
Okay.
The Ohio.
Mask up.
Yeah.
I got three masks.
That triple protection.
I'll be looking like this. Look, I got a mask for my glasses. My mask gonna be all the way up to my.
I have
a mask. Look, a mask. I'm gonna put some holes in it. Look, I'm gonna put some holes in it, Sharon.
Girl, let me see you a shield.
You're not gonna get in my eyes either. You're not gonna get in my eyes.
Oh my God.
Maybe we'll do that for the finale.
Okay. Wait a minute though, Sharon.
to do after the show live after the finale.
Yeah.
That way we can
I would love
make
that.
sure everybody's schedule.
That'll be good.
I would love that. But we ain't finished with this. This my last thing about this episode right here. I think I'm spiritually attracted to you.
Girl.
What?
Okay, let's back up though. Let's back up from on that they was on the bed situation.
I can't.
What did he tell her? Wear something to the airport that show your behind.
Yes, he sure did. He sure did.
So he's only attracted to her body, not her face.
That's all he's attracted to. The body.
Not her face, not her mind. But wait a minute. When he said, I don't like joint accounts.
Oh yeah. Yes.
We will not be sharing accounts.
I was rolling and choking on popcorn. What? I was choking on popcorn at that point. That was so funny.
Crissy, did y'all hear that?
Yep.
No. I'll give you whatever you want, and if you want something, then Yep. But I don't like joint accounts.
Joint accounts.
You didn't know you was getting married?
He's not supposed to be married.
Not now, at least.
No, not never on this planet, and no other planet. I hear Mars is opening soon. He won't even do right on that one.
I just think he has a lot of. I'm trying. Okay, never mind. No, I'm not.
He may be ready for marriage when he turns 60.
Oh dang!
That's a long time because he's not even 30 yet.
Exactly.
Oh wow!
He'll be mostly mature by that point.
Well, I think he's self-centered and selfish. I think that's who he is. That's his personality. Saved intervention from Jesus, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
I don't see husband nowhere. I don't see husband nowhere around him. The word husband is not even. It's not near him or anything. Nope.
Right. Well, and that may go to I don't know what examples he's had. Go ahead, Sharon.
If this is the way Christ treat the church, like it says in Ephesians, husbands love your wife as Christ loved the church, we in trouble.
I don't think he was taught that.
I would just have to marry myself.
If he was taught by his dad, he in trouble.
Right.
That's why we seeing a lot of this, because that came from the daddy.
Didn't we talk about that, Sharon?
Yes.
We mentioned that it has to stem back from that, because I'm telling you, there is something wrong.
Yes,
because the daddy concerned me at the brunch. He concerned me at the wedding, but he concerned me even more at the brunch.
Yes.
And I was just like, Daddy looked like he wanted to do Luther Vandross. Creak, 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 creak.
Mm-hmm.
Said, I'm concerned about him. I'm real concerned about him. So I think that's where Chris gets a lot of his stuff from.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's where he gets it from.
Because Chris seems to only be, and this is a scene from a movie. It's not your beauty, it's your booty. That's what he's all about with that girl. I forgot what movie that was on.
It's sad, and like I said, I don't think we've hit rock bottom where we'll hit with the two of them. I'm hoping the other couples do okay, although I still think I'm not as bad, or I don't think that none of them will make it like Crissy does. I would still give almost to two of the couples. I think two of them may work. I think that Brianna and Vincent might work. Brianna's going to really have to temper her bossiness.
He will.
And
Because I'm
Vincent's
not
gonna have to
liking her right
stand
now.
up to her. He's gonna have to find
Yeah.
another way to stand up to her and, take his place in that marriage. I think even with all, I don't think Virginia and Eric are gonna make it. Nope. I don't think Paige and Chris are gonna make it. Nope. I really don't think Haley and Jacob are gonna make it. And I think even though Ryan and Claire, I think they got that little whole religion issue, I think they might make it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking down in my sha-na-na, and I hope I'm wrong.
What?
I think at the end of all this, that Paige is going to forgive Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is going to find out that there is no more baby, that she wasn't actually pregnant, and that him and Paige are going to ride off in the sunset, and they're the ones that's going to make it and have a YouTube channel.
They're going to have more than a YouTube channel.
Well, that's a TV show.
They're going to be on TV.
Yeah. But that's what I'm
That's what Chris
wants. What I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because I think that he is going to milk this like this is Betsy the cow.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh my God.
He's
playing this out real well. He's playing it out real well.
That
Sharon, you are probably right that there is no baby. That there is no baby. It's just all part of this whole process.
Yep. And if there is, they're gonna find some way to spin it to where they end up together. And they're gonna, be this magical couple that seen just the worst of times but made it through. And so therein lies why you should come on Married at First Sight. This is what marriage is all about. This is the for better or worse. This is the richer or poorer. This is the sickness and in health to death to your. This is what it's all about. So therefore, you've seen it.
Okay.
Now.
I hope that doesn't happen.
I hope not either.
Yeah, because unless there is real change in the both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say real change, I mean that he understands what it is to be a husband, not just a husband, but a friend. He understands what it means to honor and cherish another person, let alone a wife. He has some kind of anger management classes that he takes so that he can control the rage that he learns to love himself, because I don't think that he does. And I don't know what happened in his past to cause him not to. And the same thing for Paige, that she understands who she is as a daughter of God. That she doesn't have to be someone's doormat to be loved and to be accepted.
True, very true.
Outside of that, I think anything else would be a sham of a marriage and a marriage to make money, which I am not. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for, we gonna be a power couple and rock YouTube and rock, this, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
So you're gonna live in hell for money. For real?
Yeah.
Okay, like really. So that turns my stomach, the thought of that. If they would just do that for that. You could have done something else. But anyway, people are people, and you never know the reasons people do.
That's what I'm saying. You never know what people will do and why they do it. And we know that Chris has a love of money. Not just that he wants money. He has a love of money. And the way that Paige is going at this particular juncture, she's just going to become his accountant. She's an accountant anyway. So she'll just become his accountant and go along with this. I hope that, there's a huge change or what have you. But, I just got a feeling that this is going to, because on next week they have a conversation with whoever this young lady is.
Oh yeah.
And they need to.
And she sounded like she was yelling.
And yeah, so we don't know what
Yeah.
the future. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Crissy.
No, I just wanted to add this. I know you had said earlier, a little bit ago, that they actually hit rock bottom, and I actually said to myself, no. I mean that they haven't hit rock bottom yet, and I actually said to myself, they actually have hit rock bottom. Them two are going into the center of the Earth's core or the crust of the Earth. Like they don't, they don't went past the rock. They like all the way in.
She said they are into the center of the Earth.
Of
they
the
are
Earth.
past rock bottom.
Look, they on the axis. They on the axis rotating.
Exactly.
It is something to see. And I'm hoping this is just good TV and that this is not their real lives, and that although this is a reality TV show, I'm hoping they plan, because this is horrible to be somebody's real life. It's horrible.
YouTube is lit. YouTube is lit right now. When I type in "Married at First Sight," when I'm trying to pull up your stuff, Cheryl, it show everybody talking about this couple.
Yes,
this couple,
because it's good TV.
It's good TV.
It is good TV because every week, when you think that this week has topped all the drama you could receive,
there's something else top it.
And we will see tomorrow night what the new drama is with
that's
the fiance.
Some other. Yep.
And because this is not even like Married at First Sight. This is like the Chris and Paige show.
Absolutely.
The other ones are just on there.
Yeah, they are the
Chris Paige and the others.
Supporting cast.
Yes.
Look, the others.
Stand-ins.
Yes.
Stand-ins. Extras. The extras that's kind of in the background.
Basically, extras. But I guess we'll probably, starting next week, when they're back at home, we'll get to actually see, because the other couples have been distracted with
because of
Paige. Now they're going on their own in their own homes, and so we'll probably get to see more of how they are actually going through this process. So even though Chris and Paige have been overshadowing everybody else's story, I think starting maybe not tomorrow, but when they get back in Atlanta, we'll start to see how these other couples are faring and whether or not they're gonna make it. So
Onion Boy wasn't feeling it though. He mad.
Well, you know why he mad? Okay, and I'm gonna say this, and then we'll chat about this, and then we're gonna get off for real. This is why he's mad. They were progressing, she wasn't talking very much, but he felt like they were progressing. Then they had sex.
Mm-hmm.
Then it got worse.
Right.
Yeah.
Where that happened at?
Yeah.
I mean, in a marriage that, y'all are taking it slow, you're getting to know each other slow, and then one night you all have sex, and then she's like, I don't want to be bothered.
And my question is, was it that bad?
It had to be.
Was it?
It had to be. It had to be that bad.
It was either bad or she regrets doing it. Because remember, they were both drunk. So she might be, the person that, she had sex when she was drunk, and now she's thinking, what was I thinking? Why did I do that?
Yeah.
And so now she's retreating.
He doesn't look like he's good at it.
I can't. I so can't.
I was so not ready for that.
He does it in that 70s kind of way.
He just, I'm sorry, and I just,
I'm sorry.
That was hilarious.
I just had to sit the conservative side down just for a minute. He just don't look like he's good at it. And she's probably used to a certain way. But you could tell just from looking at him that it was gonna be different.
It was gonna be bad. It was
Whatever it
you could look
was,
at him.
she is not here for it.
Yeah.
So,
But you could tell that you could tell by like Crissy said, you could tell by the hair. You could just tell by him, period, that it's gonna be bad. This, yeah, yeah. He doesn't have any play. Yeah, right.
She would rather rock climb. Yep.
or get hit by a rock. Look, she will either rock climb or get hit by a rock. She don't care which one.
Y'all are hilarious.
Skydiving, plane diving, whatever, just.
Oh God! So good. Haley don't care right now. Haley is just like, do with me what you will. Just take me out of my misery right now in this. Just take me out. If you don't take me out, I'm gonna take my own self out.
She probably smelled onions, and she probably smelled onions during the process.
She is gonna find her way of escape. Now, wouldn't it be funny that they would be the couple that make it?
Yeah.
She better buy stock in Vidalia onions.
There you go, girl. And enjoy that pool outside. Shucks.
Enjoy that pool, that beach in the backyard, that whole beach. And get you some 80s music, some 70 and 80 music, and call it a day. Mm-hmm.
But Lord, forgive me for talking about that guy like that. Lord, forgive me for talking about him like that. I just don't see no excitement.
You said he told you to speak he told you to speak the truth in love. You good.
Listen, I've just been trying to picture him in the process. And it's like,
That is hilarious. So that means we're going to wrap up this episode. This review. And we will see you all next Tuesday.
Okay.
We'll be talking about episode 7. So everybody watch tomorrow night so y'all can chime in. I love the feedback tonight. So y'all watch it tomorrow night so y'all can chime in with us on next Tuesday. And
Sharon, are you all right over there?
She's all right.
Look, I'm gonna have to watch it on the weekend. I get this after we do this. I need a few days off. I cannot go back to back and do this and then watch them again. I can't do it. I need some days to kind of woosah, because this right here, it takes me a minute to just be like, get this thing off. It's a lot. I just be like, ooh, I can look, my hair underneath really does look like these braids. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. I'll watch it Friday or Saturday.
Well, you watch it Friday or Saturday.
Mm-hmm. But going right after this into another episode. Oh no.
Well, I'll be watching tomorrow night.
Okay.
All right, ladies, thank you all so much. Have a great week. And everybody, thank you for joining. Remember to share this with someone that you love or somebody you just want to laugh it up with. And we'll see you all next week.
Yes.
Bye-bye.